promised to become a widow, and I don't care if you think, I don't care if you're a doctor. Your PhD stands for pouty, hard-ass, and derelict. I know I'm not being very nice. I'm sorry, I don't have to be very nice. I am your wife. Okay. Eric, dear, would you be so kind and finish those delicious beet salads so you can lose 6 inches off of your cute little beach ball belly? We can be deliriously happy in our old age living together on your comfy inflated pension. How is that? Any better? Well, of course I meant it. Didn't it sound like I meant it? Okay. Eric, finish that goddamn salad right now before I march over to the university and ram it down your throat. I want to hear you chewing. Ugh, disgusting. Right, how could I forget? It only happens with health food. Well, how do you know, Mr. Professor of Indignant Behavior, that you are not eating health food, you are eating healthy food. And don't forget that healthy fruit cocktail I left on the windowsill by your bookshelf. How do I know it's still sitting there? Because I know how your overindulged brain works. That's how. 26 years of marital bliss will do that. Plus, I'm perfectly aware that the only reason you've been staying late at the university since your heart attack is because you're afraid that when you come home, I will try to serve you tofu or something organic. And you know what, Eric? After what you did, it would serve you right. What? You don't know what you did? How could you be so insensitive to your own daughter? Sandy was over here this afternoon crying for 2 hours. It took a lot of courage for her to come out and tell you she was gay, and you laughed. You laughed at your own daughter. How could you be so insensitive? Where have you been the last 19 years of her life? Haven't you noticed anything like maybe she's never had a boyfriend? Right. So busy studying the social behavior of mice in the cage, you don't even notice your own daughter's behavior. And exactly why should she have demonstrated a predictable pattern of behavior? Right, your BFF Skinner says so. Well, I've always said that psychology is nothing but a bunch of prittle-prattle invented by a bunch of fat, old, lonely men. No, I don't mean you. Not really. But anyways, you've been staying in this house for years with your head in the sand. You are just like your mother. You are. It's been obvious since forever that Sandy was gay. She told me so right after that crisis at school, back when she was 14. Of course you don't remember. God, Eric, you were such an ass! You couldn't see a 14-wheeler if it were right in front. I don't fucking care that I'm in an 18-wheeler. Look, the book club's meeting here in a few minutes, and I'd appreciate it if you just stayed away. Plus, you'll probably say something stupid that I'll spend the whole night apologizing over. Of course, everybody in the book club knows Sandy is gay. What do you think we talk about at the book club? The book? Of course, I've read it. I'm an English teacher, or have you forgotten that too? Anyways, that's hardly the point, is it? We are talking about our Sandy and how you need to step up to the plate and be a good father. She's a wonderful girl, Eric. We just need to reassure her and support her. It's not like being gay is such a big deal anymore. What? What do you care if Taryn is coming tonight or not? She hasn't said she's not, and we are talking about our daughter, not Taryn, the Black Widow. After you finish your salad, I expect you to go over to Sandy's to apologize. And don't you dare forget that healthy fruit cocktail. It's your own fault the peaches are brown and the plums look like prunes. Look, I don't care if you're busy tonight. You can go to Mexico or Paris or Atlantis or wherever you want tomorrow. But tonight you better be on your hands and knees at Sandy's. Of course you can. Suck in your pride and your disgusting belly, and you better be a proper father. And don't you dare come home till she forgives you!
Hi, honey. Work went great. Thought I'd sneak out a bit early. smells great in here. I bought us some sustenance to go with your empanadas.
Jonathan, what a lovely surprise. I wasn't expecting you for a couple of hours. How did you know? I didn't tell you I was cooking Mexican. Did you get those nachos from the Mexican store?
Of course, my lady.
Yum. And my favorite beer, the same kind we had on our first date.
It's not something I could ever forget. I know it's your official return to book club tonight, so I thought we should celebrate. What, with our lives getting back to normal and all? Plus, you know, we always have a beer on book club night. You said it made the night more fun.
You're such a clever lawyer. You know how alcohol loosens my tongue. But I don't have to go to book club if you want me to stay home. It's not like they'd miss me. I haven't been in 5 months, and apparently they've been doing just fine without me.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard 2 people dropped out.
Yeah, well, it's not because they missed my scintillating conversation. Taryn probably scared them off. The last time I was there when I was still pregnant, all she talked about was her new boyfriend, on and on and on.
Well, maybe she won't go tonight. And I'm certainly not going to keep you from going tonight. I remember how much you used to love going. Plus, the therapist told me that forcing you out of the house is good for the both of us. Oh, did you not read the book? You naughty little girl. Is that the reason you don't want to go?
No! I read the book this time, and it's a really interesting book by Marcus Zusak. It's called The Book Thief, and it's so colorful and full of all this history I didn't know anything about. You see, this young girl who lives in Nazi Germany in foster care, after her brother dies, she can't read. And
Save it for the book club, love. I'm just glad to see you're taking an interest in other things. Sure you don't want any? I'm starving. I didn't get any lunch today.
again, but I made you that delicious tofu and sprout sandwich. Don't tell me it's still in the fridge at work. Well, tomorrow I will send you off the wonderful leftover empanada and you can warm it up. Get it real hot, hot and spicy. How does that sound?
I wouldn't worry about tomorrow. Let's live for the moment.
Supper should be ready in 5 minutes. And I really do want to go to book club and talk about the book, even though it does have a lot of sad parts. And I mean really sad parts. There's the time that the pilot crashes. And then...
What did I say? I don't really care about the book. Tell me about the rest of your day. How did your appointment go with the gynecologist?
Ugh. I hate doctors. They're arrogant assholes and they're useless. Sorry. At least the doctor said that physically, I'm in great shape now. No more need for life jackets. We can start trying to have another baby anytime. Maybe when I get back from book club, if you're up for it.
Little joker. Sounds like a plan. If I don't get way late at the office, I forgot to file at work the other day, but if I can sneak back in and not get caught, maybe I can bring the file back home to work on it. So if I'm not here by the time I get back, don't worry. I'll be sure to let you know what's happening.
Well, I hope you can get in and out and right back. You spend enough time at that office. And I'm thinking tonight might be our lucky night. It's like there's something different in the air. I don't know if it's going back to book club or because I'm ready to try again. Anyway, I think book club should end early tonight. There's only 4 of us, and Taryn never reads the book.
Really? Ever?
No. According to Marlene, her latest excuse is that she's just too busy sorting out her husband's will and keeping her new boyfriend happy.
Taryn has a new boyfriend already? I wonder what he's like.
Who cares? But he must be a saint to put up with her. I don't think her husband was even dead a month before she started looking again. Why do men find her so attractive? I think she's pretty hard to take for just a couple of hours.
Laura, that's probably because you're so very different. You're kind and loving and caring. Taryn, on the other hand,
It's like a runaway train, power with no direction. I am so glad she doesn't work in your office anymore and you don't have to put up with all of her manipulative...
Laura, enough. We only have a few hours before you have to go to book club. Let's not waste time talking about Taryn. Tell me how you feel about going back to work. Are you ready?
You know what? I really am. All that therapy has helped.
And I called the school board today, and they confirmed that my EA position is still available. So I start back this Monday with the same students and the same hours.
So things are getting back to normal. I still think you should avoid heavy lifting. I don't want you hurting yourself now that you're finally feeling better.
Jonathan, you're so sweet, but there isn't any lifting. It's more about giving students lots of one-on-one time and channeling their energy. I'm going to do tons of prep at home, be better prepared this time around. I've been reading all about some new ideas and approaches to ADHD, and I'm really looking forward to trying them out. It's kind of exciting to think about other things.
Besides babies?
Besides babies and losing babies. But Jonathan, I really am ready to try again. And if something happens, I won't fall apart this time. Not like last time, I promise. I've got it together now, really. I'm excited about turning a new page.
Well, I do like trying.
I know you do, you sex devil.
But let's not rush the baby thing this time around. Why don't we see how things go over the next few months? How about we just keep practicing for now? Then we can dive right back in. I promise.
Jonathan.
I know. I know I've broken promises before, but this time will be different. And I've got a new idea, something that you'll love, something that will keep you challenged in a new direction. And I think you'll like it.
I think going back to work will be challenging enough.
Oh, but my idea, you'll love it, and you'll be so preoccupied and busy you won't have any time to dwell on
The miscarriage? You can say it out loud, you know. The breakdown is over. It's all finished and done with.
I know, and I'm so proud of you. You're finally getting back to your old self.
Jonathan, you're so sweet. I love you so much. And I know it wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't. But it's behind us now. And we have a whole future to look forward to in my idea. It's something that you wanted for a very long time, ever since we first got married.
Oh, what is it a trip? I'd love to go to Mexico again.
No, love, sorry, not this time. But I was thinking of, wait for it, a dog!
A dog? But I thought you hated dogs. You said we would never ever have a dog.
I changed my mind. Laura, I've been doing some serious thinking these days, and I've been coming home so late
It hasn't been all that late. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned it. You're almost always home by 8.
Because I couldn't care less if I made Junior partner one day. There's a much bigger world out there.
Oh, Jonathan.
Isn't that why you married me? Because you knew I would never put my career first.
Maybe one of the reasons.
That's my girl. Anyway, so back to the dog. I think it would be good for you to have some company when I'm not around. And, you know, it would give you something to keep you occupied. You know, something to look after, you know, until
I get pregnant again? A dog cannot replace a child. It's not going to make me forget. It's not going to make it all better.
Shh, no, of course not. Look, I'm sorry if I inferred that. Look, I just thought something would make you want to get up again every morning.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm still so emotional, and you've been so patient. And I really do like the idea of finally getting a dog. I love dogs, and I always had one growing up. Can I choose what kind?
Of course.
Thank you. I saw some baby Labradors available on Kijiji yesterday when I was looking for a new desk.
There you go. You know, I heard somewhere that those dogs make great puppies. Why don't you call them? Maybe you can go see them.
Are you sure? I'm sure if I go see them, I'm not going to leave without taking one home with me. Do you even know what a Labradoodle looks like?
No idea. But if you're happy, then I'm happy. Plus, I hear those dog needs lots of exercise and need to be walked at least twice a day, so you should be able to fit back into your old clothes in no time.
Oh. Do you think I'm fat?
No, of course not. Okay. Maybe just a tiny bit around the middle, but just around the middle.
Oh, really? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to buy some new clothes for work. What if people stare at me in the staff room because I'm too fat? Maybe I should just go shopping tonight instead of going to book club. Maybe I should just call
Calm down, you're not fat. Not fat. And everybody in that book club will see the same beautiful person I do. You're a strong woman, and you survived these last few months amazingly well. And I'm sure you'll continue to thrive with whatever life throws at you. And I think facing your demons and taking on new challenges is the key to a solid future for both of us. And I promise, and you can hold me to this, that I will not interfere in any way with you and your new best friend. Ruff, ruff! So how about some of those great empanadas? Maybe a nice cold beer for both of us?
Oh, Jonathan, you're so good to me. I love you so much.
You give it me that. No. You promised. No, I didn't. I have my favorite part on my Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mom!
Jackson, Mason, would you please stop fighting? Daryl, what are you doing up there? You're supposed to be putting them to bed.
They won't listen to me.
Get it to me. It's mine. No way. You're my brother. 5 full minutes. So what? You're lying. No, don't throw it. Mom!
Daryl!
I told you they never listen to me.
Boys, if you want to play on my iPad, you need to stop fighting right now. Thank you, that's better. Now, you can go get my iPad, and as long as you take turns and I don't hear one peep out of you, you can play in your bedroom for 30 minutes before bedtime.
Yeah, I told you she fall for it. High five. You're the best. I know. Here, sit on my bed till it's ready. Thanks. What do you want to play? I don't know. It's your turn to choose.
Yeah, okay. One of us will be there at 3:30 tomorrow. Thanks for the call. Looks like someone got the bath.
Don't mess with me, Shelley. I'm not in the mood. Where's the pizza? Wait. This is pepperoni. Thursday's supposed to be Mexican pizza. Pepperoni's supposed to be on Tuesday night.
It is, but we didn't have any jalapenos. And I don't have time to argue. It's book club night and the babysitter should be here any minute, remember?
Oh, I remember. I just wonder if you remember what night it is. Our pizza schedule's been so messed up this week. Tonight is pepperoni and it's supposed to be Mexican. Wednesday was Hawaiian and it's supposed to be meat lovers. Not that it's not very good pizza. Can we have Thursday's pizza tomorrow night? Mexican's my favorite. Okay, so how was your day at the old pizza parlor?
Fine. We added dried crickets to the toppings menu.
Ew.
I know, people are crazy. But what can I say? It's the flavor of the month.
I made some good tips from the lunchtime crowd. The manager and I did our monthly routine, you know, where he comes out and screams at me for being a lousy waitress and threatens to fire me. The customers fell for it again. They felt bad for me for working such a shit, so they doubled their tips. Well, except for my regulars who don't fall for it anymore.
Lucky you. My day was shitty. Again. Uber's taking such a huge chunk out of the taxi business. I only had my 2 Thursday regulars and 2 other short runs. It's not enough to make a living. Something's got to change.
Cheer up, maybe you'll win at poker tonight.
Yeah. About that. I don't play poker anymore.
What? Well, where are you every Thursday night?
I've been taking salsa lessons.
Salsa. By yourself. Show me. Daryl, why didn't you tell me you're taking salsa lessons?
Because I wanted to do something just for me.
But why are you really taking salsa?
I don't know. Really, I don't know. Except it was just a way for me to try something new by myself. Well, you've got your book club, and I don't like poker. And who knows? Maybe I'll go to Mexico one day. You should be happy. At least I'm not losing money anymore. Just don't be too jealous of my talent, okay? The teacher thinks I'm very good. Apparently, in Mexico, everyone is very good at salsa, so I need to be very good.
Mexico? Really, Daryl? When are we ever going to go to Mexico? I can't even figure out who's going to go to the parent-teacher meeting tomorrow.
Oh, don't be such a spoil sport. Come on, Shelley. Try it, it's fun. Dancing makes me smile. Beats the heck out of sitting in a taxi all day, or going to another parent-teacher meeting, or living on pizza, even if it is good pizza.
You look ridiculous. How long have you been doing this?
Salsa? I don't know, 6 weeks maybe, every Thursday, at the Y.
And you're telling me now.
I had to wait till I was good enough to show you.
And that's good.
Yep. Like I said, the teacher said I've made great progress. I'm ready to go to Mexico! Ole!
Well, you might be a bit late for your class. The babysitter called a while ago and she's running late. So since I only get to go out once a month to book club, you have to wait for her.
Oh man, you probably didn't even read the book, did you?
When would I have time to read a book? I go to book club for the wine and the real food, like dips and things that go on crackers instead of bread dough. Besides, I read the synopsis on Google.
Well, Taryn said she read the book. She said it was great.
Taryn? She never reads the book. When did you see Taryn?
I don't know, sometime last week. She called dispatch and asked for me specifically.
I bet. Did she tell you all about her new boyfriend and the extra money from probate?
No, I don't remember what we talked about. She just said the book was good.
Bet she didn't really read the book. It would be a first.
Yeah, first time for everything. Shelley, I want to quit the taxi business.
Don't start.
No, I mean it this time. I want to do something, be something that our kids can be proud of.
I've told you 100,000 times. They are proud of you. Have you noticed all the cars and trucks lying around? Mason wants to be a truck driver, and Jackson wants to drive an ambulance.
Yeah, both of which are much more exotic than an old taxi cab. And driving for them right now might be cool, but wait till they get older and find out that the other kids' dads are doctors and lawyers and dentists.
Dentists, schmentists. The kids hate going to the dentist. Besides, they love you. I love you. And we could learn to love salsa. If you want to make a real change, how about we get married? The boys are almost 5 now. They would love it.
And then what, Shelley? We'd be broke, and I'd still be a taxi driver.
It'd be a great party.
Yeah, for you and the kids, maybe. I don't have any friends.
Okay, come on, Daryl. You have friends.
They're your friends, not mine. Besides, I hate parties.
There would be dancing and salsa.
I'm saving my salsa for Mexico.
Daryl, you're such a stick in the mud. If you really want to make a change, just do something about it. I'll support you. Anyway, it's time for me to go. Do you hear that?
What? I don't hear anything.
I know. That's the point. Dead silence. They're finally asleep. Can you think of anything more beautiful? We're lucky, Daryl. Don't you dare forget that. I won't be late, and the babysitter should be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Where'd that suitcase come from?
Oh, a passenger left it in my taxi.
I thought you only had 2 short extra rides today.
I did. One was an old lady going to see her sister 4 kilometers away. She left it in the taxi. I thought I'd drop it off later when I went past it. It's right on the way.
Poor thing. She must be frantic. It looks brand new.
It does, doesn't it? You know, the old gal's probably like us. She's never had a chance to travel, so her suitcase is like new. You know that we don't even have suitcases? We've only got a couple of gym bags. Anyway, have a good time tonight. You look great.
Thanks.
Voicemail. Shit. Okay. Eric, I know I might have been a bit harsh earlier. Maybe I shouldn't have quite yelled so much. I know how you hate that. But it's important that you understand what you have to do tonight after you finish marking those papers. Come on, I don't really believe you mark papers every night. I don't mark papers every night, and I have 60 more students than you do. In any case, you goddamn better be at Sandy's apologizing, not at Taco Bell. And just in case you are at Taco Bell, I have strict instructions with the manager that the only thing he's allowed to serve you is lettuce and tomato. Eat your beet salad, it's delicious. Oh, I see you brought your laptop.
I downloaded the book thief on it and I made some notes.
Oh, you read it?
I'm not Taryn. Of course I read it. Why wouldn't I? What's a book club supposed to be for?
Hey, it was just a question, Laura.
I'm sorry. I'm still a bit overly sensitive these days, but I'm working on that and I'm almost back to my old self. I'm going back to work on Monday.
Good for you. That's wonderful. So I take it you're feeling better about everything?
For sure. And Jonathan's been so supportive. He even wants me to get a dog. He says it'll help me exercise and stay focused. I think he thinks I'm fat.
Man, they're full of shit. You're not fat, you're beautiful. Just like my Sandy. Anyways, I thought he hated dogs.
Me too. But he's changed a lot over the past few months, like a new person. He's just been so thoughtful and home every night by 8. Well, almost every night. And he's just so much more honest and upfront now.
Well, that's good to hear. I guess tough times really can bring out the best in a person. Still waiting for Eric to show me his good side again.
How is Eric? How's he doing since his heart attack?
He's being such a pain in the ass about, like, he's so addicted to fried burritos that I don't know what to do about it. Oh, and to top it off, he's upset Sandy.
Have you met Sandy's new girlfriend? What's she like?
I kind of like her. I don't know, she's so, her and her girlfriend seem so compatible. This one actually talks to me, unlike the last one.
Well, that's nice. Is Taryn coming tonight?
I assume so, but I haven't heard from her.
She'll probably just show up like usual and take over. I'm so sorry I brought her into book club, but Jonathan felt bad when the firm fired her. He said she needed some friends.
Well, from what I hear, she's gonna be just fine. Oh, Shelley tells me your husband's will finally got probated, so she's worth a lot of money now. You probably won't be seeing much more of her.
Good. We'll actually be able to talk about the books.
Well, you and I can. So, tell me, what exactly did you like about The Book Thief? Okay. There's Deb.
Thank you. I'm so sick of salsa, the eating kind, and the dancing kind. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want some? I love hummus. No tomatoes, no onions, no peppers.
Hi, Shelley.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Sorry, Laura, but you really do make the best hummus, Marlene. And before I forget, there was an Uber driver out front. You know how Daryl and I hate Uber. Oh my god. Poor guy. I really let this driver have it. He gave me a letter for you. Guess he's trying to take the mailman's job too. Oh, the other thing is just some brochure about Mexico.
Oh, it's Eric's writing. I'll get to it later. He's probably apologizing. You know, when we first got married, he used to write me letters every time we got into a fight.
That's so sweet.
Oh.
He has his moments. So, what's new with you, girl?
Did you read the book?
Of course I read the book. I always read the book. What was it called again?
The Book Thief.
Yeah. Well, I read the synopsis. The one I found on Google. It takes place in Germany, right? There's that little girl. What's her name? I always forget foreign names.
Your last name is literally Farish-Walski.
Well, another reason to get married. I'm trying to convince Daryl it's time to have a wedding and a big party. Put him out of the dumps. He's been acting so weird lately.
A wedding? That would be so exciting. Jonathan's so preoccupied with work these days. We haven't been anywhere in ages, and everyone is so happy at weddings.
Whoa. Hold your horses. Daryl didn't seem that interested. Maybe it's because he's just been in this weird, depressing mood lately. Talking about quitting his job and going to Mexico, of all places. Mexico. And trust me, I have no idea where that came from. He's even taken up salsa.
Salsa?
And don't you dare tell him I said so, but he's not half bad. He does this goofy thing with his hips. Marlene, You're all out. Laura ate it all.
I did not! You're always making fun of me! Oh, sorry. Very funny. Do you know if Taryn is coming tonight?
Are you kidding? She's a wealthy lady now. She's not gonna be hanging out anymore with us proletarians. She said she'd call tonight and update her on her latest plans.
I
should
can
get some
hardly
new
wait.
members, though. I can ask the school if anyone's interested.
I can ask at my school too.
No way, don't look at me like that. I'm not inviting anyone from Pizza Palace. They eat all the hummus. That's probably Taryn now. Here, let me get the wine.
Hi, lady. Are you talking about me yet? If you're not, you should be, and you definitely will be, amongst other things. I am now filthy rich, and I mean rich! Not just Kardashian rich, Bill Gates rich. Shelley probably told you before or after she devoured Marlene Thomas. Probate finally came through last week. Your formerly poor widowed friend is now rolling in gold clover. I know how much you'll all miss me, but I won't be coming back to the book club. I rented out the old condo, put it up for sale. As a matter of fact, I'm at the airport now, waiting for my friend. You know the one I've been talking about the last few meetings? We're headed off to Mexico. So exciting! And there he is! Hey! Over here! Bye, girls. Gotta go. Happy reading.
Bitch! Laura! What? She never reads the book!
Well, neither do I, but... Oh, okay, well, she is a bitch. I know, I wouldn't blow off the only friends I've got with a phone call and run off to Mexico with some guy.
Well, you know Taryn, she's a taker, not a giver. Come on, guys, we're better off without her.
Yeah, that's for sure. Be just like her to take one of her husbands with her. Has anyone ever met this guy she keeps talking about? I found that brochure on Mexico tonight, and it isn't mine. It was hidden under the couch.
Jonathan loves Mexico. That's where we went on our honeymoon.
Okay, come on, guys. You don't actually...
Daryl's taking up salsa.
Jonathan got me a dog for company?
Daryl wants to go to Mexico, and he has a new suitcase.
Jonathan loves empanadas and nachos!
That's enough. Eric loves fried burritos, so what? That doesn't mean that... Oh...
What?
I just screamed at Eric and told him he should go to Mexico. Okay, we're being ridiculous. If one of our guys was gonna just go off to Mexico with some floozy, they'd call us or text us or leave us a note.
Is it from Eric?
What does he say?
Aw, Eric says he ate his beet salad and it wasn't so bad. He says he apologized to Sandy and everything got sorted out. He thinks we should make an effort to know her girlfriend better. So he bought us 4 tickets to Cirque du Soleil. And he wants me to hold on to them so we don't lose them. It's true, he loses everything. See? No worries.
It's the babysitter. Oh God. You're not serious. Oh my God. Shit. No. Sorry about that. I meant to buy some. Did you find the keys? Figures. How could that... He was supposed to put that away. Did you get a hold of Daryl? Well, where the fuck is he? Where? By the airport? You're kidding. What an ass. Are you on your way there now? Well, you tell Daryl for me that he's in big trouble, and I'm never gonna let him forget this. He thinks he's such a goddamn Mexican Casanova. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Stay calm. I'm on my way. Look, ladies, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
What happened? It sounds bad.
Okay, it is. Jackson fell out of bed and he pulled the freaking side lamp down with him and it shattered everywhere. Mason tried to help him get up, but a big chunk of it cut his arm open, and then Jackson twisted his foot and fell down into the glass too, and Mason felt guilty, and so they're both bleeding and crying, and there's no Kleenex in the house because they took all the boxes to school to make flowers for their Winter Olympic project, and then the babysitter finally got them both in the car after she found the keys in the trunk of a toy truck, but she ran over Mason's bicycle and punctured both tires, and we only have one spare, so she could drive him to the hospital. So now the babysitter's in hysterics, and I'm in hysterics, and they're in an ambulance on the way to the hospital, so I have to go.
Wait a minute. Where's Daryl? Why is he at the airport?
Bloody idiot! He's at the hospital over by the airport getting an x-ray. He threw his back out at salsa. Serves him right. Anyway, the whole family and him are at the hospital, and they're gonna be all right, but I gotta get over right away because no one has their health cards. What can I tell you? My whole family is crazy. My kind of crazy. See you next month. Text me the name of the book.
She's not gonna read it.
No. Well, she'll read the synopsis and we'll get some members who do read.
That'll work. It's probably Jonathan. He said he'd let me know if he was working late. He's gone. He went to Mexico with Taryn.
Bastard!
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about it? It might feel better if you talked about it.
No. I don't think so. I think I'd like to talk about the book.